Welcome to SpeedyPodz Episode 8. Today we're doing a rapid essential briefing on some really massive shifts happening in AI and global business. Our goal here is to pull out the key developments for you and the big picture. Well, the race for AGI is absolutely red hot, accelerating like crazy. And maybe the most interesting part is how we're measuring it now. Its sheer scale.
Yeah, it really is a fascinating escalation, isn't it? I mean, the competition, particularly between figures like Sam Altman at OpenAI and Elon Musk with XAI, it's not just code anymore. It's really about power consumption. We're talking gigawatts.
Gigawatts. Okay, so starting point, Musk's Colossus 2 cluster. What are we looking at there?
That one's measured at 1.1 gigawatts,
Huh.
which is already, substantial.
But that's just the opening act, really. Because OpenAI and NVIDIA, they're collaborating on this thing called Stargate.
Stargate, yeah. And the target there is at least 10 gigawatts.
10 gigawatts.
Yeah.
Just to put that into perspective for everyone listening, that's like the output of several, major nuclear power plants combined.
It's enormous. And NVIDIA is backing this vision with, what, $100 billion?
$100 billion, that's the figure. It's an astronomical investment.
And you see what this does, right? This kind of scale. It creates this massive barrier to entry. It basically ensures only a few, maybe a handful, of these hyperscalers can even compete at this level.
It becomes almost existential.
Exactly. It's not just about building a slightly bigger computer. Sam Altman's vision, he talks about creating a factory that can produce 1 gigawatt of new AI infrastructure every single week.
1 gigawatt a week. That pace is, well, industry folks are calling it absolutely incredible. It means if you're not scaling constantly, you're effectively falling behind.
You're shrinking, yeah. And you can feel that pressure hitting the established players.
Oh, definitely. Satya Nadella, Microsoft's CEO, he's even said publicly he's haunted.
Haunted, right, by the ghost of companies like Digital Equipment Corp, DEC.
Exactly. DEC missed the boat on the PC revolution. Nadella clearly fears AI could do the same thing to Microsoft if they aren't leading the charge. That fear, I think, helps explain that $100 billion check for the infrastructure.
It absolutely does. And the market sees these stakes, too. That's why you hear analysts talking about OpenAI potentially becoming the next multi-trillion-dollar company. Though we should probably inject a little caution there, right? Does that valuation fully factor in the insane ongoing cost just to stay ahead? It's a huge capital expenditure risk.
It's a different kind of risk profile, for sure. And this fundamental shift, it's already filtering down into, actual products and user experiences.
Yeah, we're moving towards truly proactive AI.
Like ChatGPT's new Pulse feature. Can you explain that a bit?
Sure. Pulse is essentially, think of it as sleep time compute.
Yeah.
While you're not actively using it, it's working in the background. It proactively researches things, delivers personalized updates based on, your recent chats, maybe your connected calendar, things like that.
So you basically wake up, and some of your thinking or research might already be done for you.
Precisely. And that proactive capability, it's quickly getting connected to actual money, digital economics.
Ah, the agentic payments. Google, Coinbase.
Right. They're developing these agent-to-agent or A2A payment protocols. This allows AI agents themselves to make automated micropayments so the agents effectively get their own wallets.
Okay, so give us an example. How would that work?
Well, imagine you task an AI agent with booking, say, a complicated trip or event. That agent might automatically pay a tiny fraction of a cent to another specialized AI for a real-time weather forecast, or maybe another fraction for a quick, localized tax calculation it needs.
Creating a whole new sort of frictionless digital marketplace run by AIs. Wow.
Exactly. It's potentially a massive new layer of the digital economy.
Okay, so that's the big systemic AI stuff. But let's shift gears quickly to some immediate market impacts. Our business stock movers.
Yeah.
We saw some clear geopolitical effects this week.
Yeah, definitely felt in the furniture sector. Retailers like RH, Wayfair, they took a tumble.
And that was tied to President Trump announcing new tariffs.
That's right. 50% tariffs on imported kitchen cabinets, bathroom vanities, other home products. It really highlights how quickly that kind of policy can impact specific businesses.
A real pain point for companies relying on those imports. Now, speaking of market reactions, Oracle stock also saw some pressure.
Yeah, a bit of a dip there. Even though Oracle's generally had a strong run, especially with their role in AI infrastructure, The shares slid when the expected valuation for the U.S. TikTok deal came out at around $14 billion.
Which was lower than some expected.
Lower than the market seemed to anticipate, yeah. I think the feeling was that managing that kind of massive data asset, especially combined with AI potential, should maybe command a higher premium.
Interesting. Okay, let's pull back for a slightly different angle on all this AI development.
Mhm.
There's actually an unexpected sort of social benefit emerging.
Oh yeah, this part is really fascinating. Amidst all the competition and, the gigawatt talk, studies are actually showing that these large language models, these LMs, are providing disproportionately greater benefits to people with ADHD.
Really? How so?
Well, they seem to significantly improve things like organization, communication, even creative output for neuroatypical individuals. It's like the AI is acting as a kind of outsourced executive function, helping manage tasks, structure thoughts.
That's a genuinely positive, maybe unforeseen application of all this massive tech investment.
It really is a surprising upside.
So, trying to wrap our heads around all this. What does it mean? We're clearly in a new phase. Some are calling it AI evolution, and it's happening fast. The experts we've touched on, they're talking about a world where AI-generated tokens, for lack of a better word, augment human intelligence.
And potentially boosting global GDP significantly. That figure of boosting the $50 trillion relevant portion by maybe $10 trillion gets thrown around.
It's a staggering potential impact. So given this incredible pace, this acceleration, here's a final thought for you, our listener. What's one established industry you believe will be completely, utterly unrecognizable just 36 months from now? Something to think about.